Let's see. Okie dokie. We'll see if anybody comes on. It's random. Live, just something new I wanted to show everybody. I'm going to make a video of it too for next week, but I just discovered it now and I like to share it live. I'll just wait for a couple people to show up. So like I said, I discovered something new today. I want to do a live, but I'm going to do a video about it in the coming week. All right, let's see. Sean's inside the house. Hello, everyone. So if you didn't hear, I just found out something or discovered something new in the garden. I want to do a live, but I'm going to do a separate video on it as well. I'll post it next week. Okay, so I'll just start now. So I was pruning my Zaatar plants. This is my own consumption for me and my family here. Drying them. Sorry for the air conditioner in the back. It was 90 degrees today. It's going to be a 58 low. I was pruning it over here on these patches. Here's 1, 2, and 3. I haven't got to this one yet. And every year around this time, this almond tree, all-in-one almond, the rootstock grows out. You can see right here. As you can see right there, that rootstock leaves. They grow out throughout this whole area, and I have to prune them out or pull them out. And every year they're getting farther and farther and farther and farther. So I pulled one out over here when I was pruning my Zaatar plants, Oregonum syricum. I'm pulling one out over here. There it is right there. Okay. Then I see another one over here. This is the rootstock of the almond. Then I go, wow, that's pretty far. And then I saw one way over here, and look how big this one is. This right here, that's why I have a measuring tape in my hand. This right here is about 12 feet away from the trunk of that almond. And it's this big. So that means the roots are most likely probably underneath this lemon tree. And take a look at all the flowers on this lemon tree from all the seaweed I spray on it. Here's my son and Lulu. They came outside. Sean, you're wearing my hat wrong. So that's, now imagine, 12, probably that big as well. So that's why I probably don't have to water so much. There's so much roots. It started about 3.5 minutes ago. Here, you do the measuring tape then. Sean, you're wearing it wrong. This is not a bee hat. So yeah, so like I said, I'm doing this live because I just discovered this. I'm going to do a separate video for later this week. But the all-in-one almond produces rootstock sucker growth every year around April. And they've been getting bigger, farther away from the tree trunk, and now we're all the way up to 12 feet over there, and that big. So let's just assume it's went this far, and there's some more sucker growth. That'll be 14 to 15 feet distance from the center. Now imagine the whole thing 15 feet around that tree. And if every tree is like that. And like I said, I'm repeating myself, but that's why I'm not watering as much. This is the first. I have no other plant or fruit tree that does sucker growth. Blackberries used to, but that's different. That's a different story. But I have no tree that does sucker growth, isn't it? Yeah. So now that that's what I was going to mention as well, because that's right next to the fence. So now I'm going to come over to their house and let them know. So I go to my neighbors' homes, and if my roots go into theirs and I see them, I'll go into their backyard and dig up a trench and take it all out for them. No charge. I don't pay anybody. I just do it myself. But I get their problems too. Like they have a. Now I'm not trying to play the blame game right now, but they have a tree over here that they keep on cutting down. You can see the leaves right here. That keeps on growing roots this way and sucker growths from their side. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so now I have to make sure the almond is the rootstock of the almond, which I'm not too sure what it is, isn't going underneath their lawn and going up that way. But I just think that's just amazing. I've never seen it that far. I'll just show a little pan of it again. Now, like in my video I'm going to do, they always say it's as far as the drip line, which is right here. That's what they say. Daddy. What, son? I'm doing live. Now you can see why I edit my videos so much. So the drip line is here. That's probably around 3.5 feet away, maybe 4 feet. We're going all the way over there. Oh no, I give my neighbors so much food. They stop taking my they stop opening the door if I knock on it with fruit in my hand because it's so much. Last year I gave one of my neighbors about 30 peaches. What are you measuring? What? Sean, you could hurt yourself. Yeah, that's the power of fungus or fungi. Do any of you experience something like that in your garden where you saw sucker growth? Like, I mean, I'll just do it again. Let's see. It's that way. So this will be, hold on, son. That's probably 4, 8, 12, kind of like, let's just say my son. From my son to that almond, Sean, stay there. Look at this is how he doesn't pay attention. And good job unzipping your pants. So anyways, the almond tree almost, or to the yellow of that that tape measure. That's how far away the roots are. What? The 5 at what? It's an 8. Oh yeah, you're right. That's 58. So it's 58 inches away from that spot. Hi, Jeanette. So if anybody came in late, very quickly, I'll say it again. I'm doing a random live because I found out that my all-in-one almond produces rootstock growth, sucker growth, and every year it gets bigger and bigger. And I found one approximately 12 feet away from the almond now. So we could assume it's almost 15 feet if that sucker growth is already 3 feet high. So 15 feet times 360, God knows how much square footage of roots that is. Oh wow. So well, see, now that is that one of those like a sumac or like a jujube where it sends up rhizome growth, or is this sucker growth like a random weird rootstock? Like let's say apricots sometimes do it too, but they're not inclined to do it. Is this Brazilian tree inclined to just throw up shoots everywhere like a nuisance? Okay, I'm putting it down. Oh, mercy. Because, like, here's my sumac plant here. You see how beautiful it is? It produces the red berries that goes into the zaatar mix. But look at the sucker growth. Now, this is inclined to do that. So if this is like 100 feet away from this plant in the ground, it will never go in the ground, by the way. But if this is 100 feet from this plant, I would expect it.
What's a 7? What's a 4?
I had a Brazilian pear. I've never seen saw suckers. Is it from seeds then? Is a 74, son? That's what a 7 with a 4 is. And here's a live of how much of the pixie grapes are growing. Those will all be little clusters of grapes. They're everywhere. That could be it. But anyway, so just random live. I don't want to keep repeating myself on the same thing. I just thought that I've never seen something like that before, ever. Ever. You guys have any questions in this? Because we just hit our first 90-degree weather. So all these, I'll just show some of the peaches and stuff while you're here. This is Babcock peach. Yeah, that's a grape that cannot grow on the ground. You'll just smash it. Here's some apricots. Like I said, I don't really thin the fruit. As you can see up there, looks like a jungle. Last year the moringa budded, like it's budding. It's budding. Well, TJ, this is the 4-in-1. This is the nectarine, apricot, peach, and plum in one. So this side is the apricot. Oh, I think my wife came home. My dog's going crazy. Look at Lulu. You see that? That's the problem sometimes. She's still a puppy. And this is the burgundy peach. Okay, let me look at the questions again. What time of year? For moringa, this is one of my moringa trees. See how it's starting to show that little bud? That little knob on top? But full blown, end of May to July, 4th of July. Then it's full blown. I mean, it's growing an inch a day minimum. Any fig bear buzz? You know, I know that word. I can't recall what it's for, TJ. What's the fig bear buzz again? I'm sorry. Dinner. Oh, AFK. So yeah, so here's the almonds. As you can see how big they can get. That's almonds. So if any of you are able to grow almonds, it's really fun. And then look at a peach. What's that? A little bug. And this is all the almonds, as you can see. Oh, that's right. I don't know why it slipped my mind. Yes, I have a Valet de Bordeaux and a Cadota that does that. But if I go to the Cadota over there, TJ, something happens to the signal and I get dropped from the live. But I have a Cadota and I have a Valet de Bordeaux. Yeah, these almonds. Do any of you grow almonds? It's very picky fruit tree. Very picky fruit tree. You can't really this is the hello? Everybody still there? I guess that's the distance to ounce. The tomato cage is there so Lulu doesn't run through it. But what a poor performer. At least in my climate. If I could, I really don't want to, but I want to really dig up these 3 crowns. Purple Passion, amazing. And UC 157, holy moly, what a performer of asparagus. There's some nectarine. So this is the nectarine. Okay. There's some more nectarine here. All right, bye, TJ. And here's the Babcock peach. Here is the Santa Rosa plum. And I hope I don't lose connection. And here's the royal apricot. And there's at least 100 to 150 apricot on this tree. Look at this cluster. I mean, it's kind of bright. I mean, this cluster alone right here is about 20.
Daddy, I was gonna about to spray grass.
Okay, spray the grass. Is there only water in there?
Yeah, well, it's not working.
Hold on. Because oh, you built up pressure, son. Here we go. Watch out. Oh, that was uneventful. Oh, because it's brand new. There you go. Here, go spray some plants. So this is the experiment, Sweet 16. A very cold variety of apple, the most complex tasting apple in the world. Skin tastes like cherry Twizzler. The flesh tastes like vanilla, bourbon, and anise. And I mean, it's just not even really performing well as much as the others. When I bought this, they gave me a thank you letter signed saying thank you for helping save a endangered variety of apple. There's only 1,500 left of these apple trees in ownership, not in wholesale. Wholesale, they probably have thousands. But ownership, they say there's only about 1,500 of these in the world. And I don't know. You could take a look at the difference. I mean, you could see this is yellow transparent. It's just performing like crazy. It's just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45 to 50 flowers on just one little branch of yellow transparent. And they're both planted at the same time. But that's a 4-in-1 over there. Any questions? I'm going to get busy with whatever else I have to do. I have 4 more videos in the bank, but I'm not going to post any more videos today. I already posted one with the strawberries. So as you can see, I don't spray any copper, liquid copper. Lulu, slow down. I don't spray any liquid copper, and you can just see how dark green and lush and shiny the leaves are. The reason why I don't spray liquid copper or any fungicide on my trees anymore, I used to do years ago, is because the fungicide will drip down the leaves and go onto the floor, and most likely will kill the mycorrhiza. So I think mycorrhiza is the reason why the health of your mycorrhiza will help deter peach leaf curl production in your trees. So if you don't have mycorrhiza, in my opinion, that's probably the reason why you get peach leaf curl. Pomegranate. Hey, Curious George. Hey, you know that you are you are my 1,000th subscriber. If you didn't know that. I was making it, telling all my whole family, you know, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, and it's a monkey. Well, it's good to see that you're still around. My pomegranate's doing great. It actually started, if I go that way, Curious George, I'm going to lose signal. So I'm not going to go that far. The pomegranate that's into a tree, Sean, stop spraying my back. Stop. Jeez. Anyways, the pomegranate that's into a tree is over there, and it just started flowering this week. And then I have a parfionca over there. That's not flowering yet. Moringa just still, you know, I'll do a scratch test. Oh, God, here we go. I don't know what happened.
Daddy, take a video right here.
Hold on, I don't know what happened.
Take a video right here where I'm standing, and I water the grass right here.
Okay, my screen is still, everyone, so I don't really know what's happening with mine. But the timer's still going, but nothing's showing on my end. All right, if anybody could hear me?
Rainer.
Happy gardening, everyone. I'm going to end it now. I don't know what's going on.
Make another video, okay?
I will make another video. All right, everyone.
Not me, okay? It's pretty wet.
So Wayne, you could hear me still? Man, what's wrong with the screen? I don't know. This YouTube Live is still in beta, really. Okay, so anyways, if you could still see it, I'll just do a scratch test again on the moringa. Now, I don't know if we could see it now, but it's still green. I don't know if you can see that, because I can't see anything. All right, everyone. So you could hear me, but and you could see it too. What the heck is wrong with the screen? It's like I can't even do anything. Well, anywho. So it was a 20-minute live. I'll wait for the 20-minute mark. Happy gardening, everyone. Let's get going with the spring. It's going to be a very productive year, at least for California, with all that rain. As you can see, if you are still able to see again how green everything is. Happy gardening, everyone.